Hey guys, Christian King here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today I have a bit of news. This is I actually recorded another video before this, but the audio quality was really bad, so I deleted it obviously, but luckily for you guys, nothing much did happen in that episode. I think all we really did was work on a tiny bit of stuff that doesn't really affect most of what we got going on right now. But I'm going to quickly cover what went on in that episode, and then we'll get to today's episode. So the first off is a pretty big one. I've kind of remodeled the desert area and got it more suited for what I plan to have here. The Pachycephalosaurus has got a brand new enclosure, much larger. This may have already been shown off, I'm not sure. It's been a little bit since I recorded dinos, as you guys could probably tell. I need to get some food, because I always forget I need food. Try and clear inventory space for blocks. Come on, don't be crazy, I need the food. Anyway, yeah, I'll give you guys a better look. What else happened? Oh, Usain grew up, so I'll show you him in a little bit. Let me run back over there after. Gotta have some. Oh yeah, okay, here's our food. I've been harvesting tons of carrots lately. It's been kind of crazy. Anyway, let's head over to this area and take a look at what's been built. Also, if I stop talking for a little bit, my throat is kind of feeling sore today. Whoops, sorry for this one. Yeah, anyway, my throat's feeling a bit sore, so, might stop talking now and then to rest my voice. Anyway, here's the Pachycephalosaurus exhibit. I put a cool little dent in the ground here. They've got a lake. I put lots of little plants down. And I started doing a new technique for the desert exhibits, which is going to be either like grass on dirt. And if you're wondering how I did that, you can apparently use shears on it if you didn't know. I didn't honestly know till a little while, like last week, I think. Also, we have this little central hub area which will be the center for where you can go to all the exhibits in the park, in this side of the park. And we'll probably start adding buildings in here soon, and maybe another couple exhibits, depending on what happens, what animals get added in with the mod, or which ones we decide to put in the desert. Anyway, let's go look at Usain, our Velociraptor. Ta-da, guys! Look at him, he's huge. He's a very big one. Honestly, between the old ones, which from like season 1 were 2 blocks tall and stuff, and had an old model, I don't know, what would that be, not even 70s, probably like 40s or something style Velociraptors, to these brand new, more realistic ones. I honestly prefer these much more than larger Velociraptors. I think the small ones look cooler, especially with the feathers and the modern day models. What else happened? The galleys have grown up a bit. Also, as you can see, I've decorated their enclosure like was asked. Again, I'm not sure if I've already shown all this off. We'll find out, I guess. These guys really love this side of the exhibit, which is why I'm hoping to get some more Gallimimus DNA. So we can start filling this enclosure up, because that's why I made it so big. I want several Gallimimuses. Gallimimuses? I think it's... Actually, by the way, guys, I have realized I think I have been saying it wrong. It's not Gallimimus, because there is no way to make the I say I, so it'd be an I sound, so thus being Gallimimus, I guess. But still, I think that still sounds really cool, and I'm probably going to keep saying Gallimimus though, because that's the way I've usually said it. I don't know, I'll try and say Gallimimus though, because that's more accurate. Come on. Carrots need better, saturation. Let's see, what else? We got some fossils! And the reason I got all these fossils was because we're kind of running low on them, and also this has to do with a decision I made. I know, the last episode that went up on YouTube, I said I'm gonna kind of take it more slowly, we aren't gonna put as many creatures in, and I kind of decided I don't really want to do that, although it does make more sense. I think we're going to do what I've seen some other people who do Dino series do, and that is we're going to get animals and stuff in, work on exhibits. I'm probably going to spend more time off screen working on their enclosures to make them look really nice. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, And, you know, if we want to do episodes where we just go through and redo a lot of exhibits, that'll be fine. But, I mean, they're going to get done no matter what, because eventually I'm going to do a new style of enclosure somewhere else in the park, and then I'm going to want to morph that somewhere, like, into other enclosures, like, see, this enclosure, like, the Packy is what made me go do the Gallimimus enclosure with all the grass and stuff. Otherwise, I definitely wouldn't have done that. But, yeah, so, like, the exhibits are going to change constantly no matter what I do. It's just because, you know, adding new dinosaurs in, or mammals, or reptiles, or pterosaurs, it's going to cause me to want to change old exhibits. So no matter what... Oh, whoops. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize my Minecraft music was on. Oh, sweet! 2 Hypsilophodons, and we can get a full one. Now, this is actually good news, and, I'll tell you guys why. Also, the reason I had egg up is because I'm trying to find out which animals we have, like dinosaur-wise, so I can start to do more research into where they lived. I'm trying to see if I can find any more desert animals, because honestly, I'd like another 2, because so far ooh, another Deinonychus, that's good. So far, the desert is going to be one of the smallest areas, aside from obviously possibly the aquatic area. But I'm fine with that, because the fewer aquatic animals there are, the smaller the aquarium has to be, which I kind of like. I don't really want to go and build a massive aquarium again. Last season's one was huge, but it was the biggest thing of water I've ever done for prehistoric creatures. Oh, guys, we finally got another Triceratops! Yay! We can add that one back into the Herbivore Lagoon. That's nice. I was really hoping we'd get another one, and we did. And maybe we can get another Triceratops as well. Speaking of that, guys, I realized, if you look in here, we do have 2 Brachiosaur eggs, and one of these Brachiosaurs, and, let's see, do we have a 50? Yes, we do. We've got a lot of Brachiosaurs, so, not this episode, but maybe some episodes soon, we can start working on, what is it? Yeah, getting some Brachiosaurs into the huge Brachiosaurus enclosure area I want to build. Ooh, ooh, did we not have Quaggas yet? Yeah, we didn't. So we got, wait. No, I think we might still be missing a Elasmotherium. Are we missing a Elasmotherium? Yes, we are. So we're 1 Ice Age animal away from being done. Also, I got that Compy egg done, and we have a Smilodon embryo as well. No other Smilodons? Nope. Okay, let's grab that. So we didn't get exactly what I was hoping for in terms of Jurassicraft stuff. And I'm going to, wait, what time of day is it? Where's this? I think we can make it over to the herbivore area and back in time. No, actually we can't really. So I think actually I'll just explain what happened. So, oh, also, I keep forgetting to address this question. It's come up like 3 times in the comment section. And that is, which version of Jurassicraft am I using? And that would be the latest one as of I know, which is 1.4.5. That was the last one that's come out. Since I'm doing, as of the time I'm doing this video, which is the 28th of July. Yeah, but anyway, I've had a lot of bugs so far, and some of them have not been good. If you guys remember, like the episode after we got the Herbivore Lagoon set up, we lost a Triceratops. And then that episode I said I recorded, but kinda it failed and stuff, because audio is really bad. Like, I'm talking about huge amounts of static. It was insane. I mean, I think I've had maybe 2 sections, no, yeah, I think it has been 2 sections of a survival video. But yeah, it was our nether, mine and Ozyman's nether expedition, and let's see, what else? Yeah, a couple of Dinos videos, this was the first one this season, but last season we also had a bit of trouble with that. So, just in case you are wondering, guys, like I said, I am going to buy a new microphone. Hopefully, I don't know, plans have been changing, so I might not be able to get a new microphone until sometime around November, October. Probably around October, I'll get a brand new microphone. So, yeah. Also, some other news on the channel. Oh, wait, I completely forgot, guys. I was talking about the Herbivore Lagoon. We'll talk about that, and then I'll talk about what else has happened. Anyway, for Herbivore Lagoon, in that episode that kind of failed, we somehow our male Parasaurolophus duplicated itself, and so we had 2 4-day-old large male Parasaurolophuses. But I logged on a couple. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, because I was building stuff yesterday. I logged on yesterday, and this is just after I realized I didn't have 1.5 installed, I guess. I reinstalled it. Both my male Parasaurolophuses are gone, and so is my Hypsilophodon. For some reason, nothing else disappeared, which really confused me, because we still had both Ankylosaurs, we have the Gallimimus still. What else do we... We don't actually have many Jurassicraft creatures. Also, I realized, okay, I guess the Gallimimuses are technically omnivores, but we don't really have... Our only true carnivore is Usain. And that brings us to that enclosure, which I'll get to in a second. But, I forgot to... We're going to read off these names real quick for the Ankylosaurs. I did do this when I last tried to record, but obviously, you know. Okay, anyway, we have Leafy and Tank, which are suggested by Tony Martian. Very cool. I like those. And Bowser, which was suggested by the X-Angel. Which, yeah, I think those are pretty fitting names for Ankylosaurs. I like them a lot. Also, as you can see, our surviving Triceratops has grown up a bit, and he's got his little quills on his tail. I love that the Revival team did that. It's so cool looking. I love the fact that we have discovered quills on Triceratops. It looks really sick and pretty awesome. Anyway, as you guys can see, we have a new cage, and as you can probably tell since I was talking about carnivores, yes, this is a carnivorous dinosaur's cage. And it, strangely enough, again, is not a suggested animal. It was one that I've actually had my eye on for a very long time with this one, because it's one of my favorites. I've loved this. I mean, it's not my most favorite carnivore, but I have really liked this one for a while. Also, while I was building this enclosure, I found out we have this, which I don't know what we could do with it, but I really want to do something with this because it just looks plain awesome. Maybe we'll put like another carnivore down there or something. Find a way to make it look right. Yeah, but anyway, this is going to be... If you haven't guessed already, probably by... If you didn't read the title of the video, because that'll probably be the title, or read the description. This is going to be a Herrerasaurus enclosure. And like I said, this is the reason for picking this one is I've had my eye on it for a really long time. It's a cool looking creature, awesome textures, and yeah, that's why I picked it. Also, I did stick with the idea I was going to do where I'm going to have a river starting to run through enclosures. As you can see, it'll start back there. It's running through here. Waterfall is going to go through here. I'm probably going to have this river go around there and through to the other exhibits. But yeah, that's that. Let's go grab the eggs for some of the animals. Now, you might be wondering, why eggs? Actually, never mind. I think it may just be Herrerasaurus that we're hatching today. I don't think I've cultivated any more Parasaurolophus or and I haven't cultivated the Hypsilophodon. So I guess it will just be Herrerasaurus. Oh, that'll be cool, I guess, still. So maybe next episode we'll get the new Parasaurolophus and Hypsilophodon in, as well as a new Triceratops. I can't wait for that. Ooh, did we get Triceratops DNA from that bunch of fossils? I'm not sure I did. I'm gonna have to check, because I really want to know. So we could potentially start getting some Jurassicraft Triceratopses in there. Also, what is it? Oh yeah, Herbivore Lagoon. You remember me mentioning a couple episodes ago how I was thinking about putting Stegosaurs in there as well, and possibly moving the other species of Triceratops in with like Brachiosaurs or something. But tradition has again made me decide I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, okay, Herrerasaurus is the only egg we've got ready for this episode. You know, also guys, maybe we can put Leptictidium in sometime. That could be a really cool creature to see. Maybe also Arsinotherium. Yeah, those actually, I have seen some suggestions for doing like the Smilodon and stuff. That is a suggestion for a mammal. And I have realized, like, we've gotten birds in. I think, okay, animals are still missing. We don't have any reptiles. Oh, I need to get torches, because that coal will not work. Let's see, yeah, we don't have reptiles. I think the only reptile that we could get so far is Sarcosuchus, so no reptiles, no fish. Oh yeah, actually I forgot. Doi. Plesiosaurus, Mosasaurus, Leopleurodons, Tylosaurs, what else? Oh, and Pteranodon all count as reptiles. They're just different variants of reptiles. Can't believe I forgot that. Anyway, I can't even remember now what I was saying. Think. What were you talking about? A boot. That is a fishing rod, not a stick. Okay. Oh yeah, so those as well as fish and mammals. We haven't added a lot of different species in. We have done birds because we got a Confuciusaurus in. They've just all despawned. But I do have some Confuciusaurus eggs, so hopefully we can get them back fairly soon. Speaking of that, I did find a really cool Confuciusaurus aviary idea from someone. And we might use it, might not, might slightly adapt it or something, I don't know. I might not end up using it, but it looked really cool. And it's giving me an idea on how I want to do mine. Oh, also if you guys have seen, you see how I have this here and somewhere over there I have another one. That is because I've kind of can't come up with a new idea for how I want to do the swamp area. It'll look better, I guess, eventually. Maybe that's what we can work on next episode after we hatch some animals. We'll maybe work on getting the swamp area set up, because that could look fairly cool. Oh, also what else did I do previously? Yeah, I set up a bit more of, I changed out the dirt for this wall, put in these bricks. We're also going to remove the railing I have at the moment. I really have decided I don't like it that much. It just doesn't look very good, so we're going to switch it out. Probably, I'm going to turn my sounds down because I'm really not sure how loud this is for you guys. Anyway, we are going to get rid of that and probably go for something like more railing, like for what we had when we did our Allosaurus enclosure for last season, which is, you know, you've got basically just some glass with some blocks in between, because it's a very simple thing, but I think it still looks really nice. Also, I put the door back here for this enclosure because it's hard to see and it looks better. Anyway, this is our Herrerasaurus enclosure. I wonder which gender we're going to get, because I can't remember which one. There is a yellow one and a red one. I just can't remember which is which, because oh, also, as you can see for this episode, this is different than the last couple times we've tried hatching them or looking at it. If you remember, it goes, actually did it do the percentage thing, or did it just go like 10, 20, 30 or something like that? I can't remember, but this one puts it all the way like that. And these suckers hatch really fast, like much quicker than the Jurassicraft Revival ones do. And I want to be near him, I forgot. Don't really have time to light Cage up, considering he might hatch in a second. We only need to light this up a bit. I honestly don't doubt the Herrerasaurus will be able to defend himself from the mobs. Actually, you know what I'm more worried about? You guys do obviously know by now, the Jurassicraft ones do not need to eat like the Revival ones unless you turn the hunger off. These guys just basically kill anything and will even eat. So what I'm really worried about is the Herbivore Lagoon too close? Are the Herrerasaurus just going to keep going to the fence trying to get like the Parasaurolophus or the Hypsilophodon? I'm not really sure, so we'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, he or she is about to hatch. Can't wait for this. I love dinosaurs. See, come on. Hatch, young one, hatch. I like the egg texture, it looks very cool. Oh, we got the red one! The female! I actually did find out what I was wondering for a very long time what this texture was based on, because, you know, Jurassicraft is obviously based on Jurassic Park, and Herrerasaurus never appeared in the films. Although, no, they were never on the island either. I don't think they were. Were they? Actually, you know, I'm gonna have to look at the in-gen list again. I think Herrerasaurus might have been on there. I know Metrocanthosaurus and I think there's Baryonyx were both on the original island as well. So maybe Herrerasaurus was. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. Okay, and it does look like he's not trying to get Parasaurolophus. I guess I did put the fence far enough away. And we're gonna run home real quick before we get destroyed by zombies. Speaking of that, I'll get my sword out. Anyway, I did find out where the texture is from. It is from the Telltale Games Jurassic Park, which is a fairly awful game. Not that great. But anyway, the Herrerasaurus did appear in that, and they looked pretty cool, and I'm kind of glad they used the texture for that. But anyway, yep, that's our first Herrerasaurus. Hopefully we'll get some more in the future. Depends on what we get from the Jurassicraft mod. Jurassicraft, you're so picky about what I get. Honestly, between the two, although Jurassicraft, yes, you get more DNA, I think it is a ton more frustrating than Revival is. I mean, Revival, you're not really going to get that much DNA from like biofossil, but yeah, it's at least at 100%. But then, you know, the more realistic Jurassicraft way of finding DNA, which is you have to analyze a ton of fossils to get tons of little fragments of DNA. Rarely you'll get 100%. Why is the sword doing nothing? Oh my goodness, that sword does nothing to the mobs. Oh boy. Also, it didn't go down in durability. Huh. I'm not sure why that sword does not work. Let's find another sword. Okay, we got another iron sword here. Let's clear out these mobs. There we go. Oh, come on! Why, mobs? Why do you have to ruin everything? Oh. Yeah, I forgot. I have some things to mention about other stuff. We're gonna go back up to the Herrerasaurus exhibit so we can look at him while I talk about some stuff. This is going to be some channel updates, plus other updates that have to do with things that will affect the channel. So, as you guys know, what was it, 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that I'll probably be getting a new computer, and, you know, very soon. I have actually ordered a computer. I ordered it last week, and it's being very annoying and, you know, not arriving for a very long time. So, it might be, apparently my computer could come either between, I don't know, sometime this week to a couple weeks after school starts. And as most of you know, I am going to high school. I think I may have mentioned that in a couple of videos. But if you guys remember last school year, I barely got videos out. I was probably getting about 1 or 2 videos out on the weekends. And because, you know, school is pretty important, the same schedule probably will be repeating itself. So much more in-between content between survival, this, and probably some other series that I plan on starting when I get my new computer. Primal Carnage will probably be starting up. I would love to do that as kind of like a maybe every other week series or weekly series or something. Just hop on for like 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes and play some Primal Carnage. You are a very cool animal. I love that model for Herrerasaurus. Also, the sounds are very cool. Let's see. So, from my knowledge of this mod, I think the larger Herrerasaurs get to probably, from the bottom of the fence, they probably get to be around that tall. They're not super tall dinosaurs, but they are fairly big. I mean, yeah, they're probably about Velociraptor sized. I remember the day when this mod, first came out. like the original versions of Jurassicraft when they like done these awesome models and stuff. Playing it, and this guys was back when Velociraptors could hit you with full diamond armor on, and when they had about 500 health. So you would just be flailing at them with a diamond sword for like 5 minutes and wouldn't be able to kill them. You could shoot them with guns and they wouldn't die. It was insanely difficult, not a ton of fun to mess around with. And yes, I think it was the Herrerasaurus. The Herrerasaurus were buggy back then, and by buggy I mean they ran at about 70 miles an hour. Just like whoosh, there was no escaping a Herrerasaur. I think they may have also been bigger. Oh, and that was back when the T-Rex didn't have its super cool model. Actually, I can probably tell some of you are looking forward to me getting that what is it? The Jurassicraft T-Rex. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting that one. It looks so epic. But, you know, we're going to wait a little bit for T-Rexes because they are, you know, the biggest animal, some of the largest carnivores in the mod. Actually, I'm going to test that out. Which is bigger, the Jurassicraft T-Rex or the Revival Spinosaurus? But, yeah. Anyway, guys, I think this has probably been around a 30-minute video. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more dinos. Leave a name for our brand new baby, Herrerasaurus. And until next time, remember to like, comment, and subscribe again. Sorry, I always say that twice in my video outros. And until next time, peace.